if we can actually trust more by trusting less?
Okay, let me do just a quick introduction about MDEC. So basically, as you may aware, MDEC is a government agency which been mandated to drive ICT in Malaysia. Specifically from our division is under tech ecosystem and globalization.
I wish everyone a wonderful good morning. And touching on future of trust, this will be the new baseline when it comes to measuring your brand, but also your digital activity and business activities. And having a clear framework has become more important than ever before because customers want to know if the company they do business with are authentic, but also trustworthy. As the famous saying goes, trust is difficult to build, but easy to lose.
Okay, now let's move to our next presenter from DRDC, Mr. Arlan Vicencio, Global Brand Ambassador from DRDC.
IDC defines the future of trust as the condition that enables decisions to be made between parties that reflect the level of confidence. It's an enabler. Trust is the fundamental of governance. And for the longest time, we have had to trust on centralized persona as if there's no realistic alternative. The times have changed. Today's industrial revolution 4.0 and the seismic shift to digital economy now centers on digital trust. I love what Sir Marco presented earlier about trust being more than just about security and has since become the baseline assumption for digital business activities. How is trust established and maintained is now what keeps CEO awake at night. But what if we can actually trust more by trusting less, by decentralizing it? An article in Technology and Society entitled Blockchain as Confidence Machine, the Problem of Trust and Challenges of Governance posits that the characteristics of decentralization, censorship resistance, tamper resistance, and automation all contribute to increasing the degree of confidence in the system. It's a confidence enabling machine. Simply put, blockchain-based systems are made up of not only code, but also of a large variety of actors, including miners, validators, programmers, cryptocurrency and token holders, end users, and to a lesser extent, regulators. Having confidence in the system ultimately means trusting the whole assembly of actors associated with that network. The blockchain technology will reduce the need to trust any of these individual actors. It does not eradicate the need for trust altogether. Rather, it displaces trust in the technological artifacts that underpin a blockchain-based system and shifts it towards the network of actors that contribute to operating and maintaining the system. The gaming industry has always been the front runner for new tech. MDEC recognizes the importance of this industry and has since been very supportive of forging high-quality talents by exploring collaboration with local universities and industry players with the aim to elevate game development education and the broader ecosystem holistically. Actually, in its latest Southeast Asia Game Industry Report, it mentions that the gaming industry will be one of the first industries to take advantage of the new paradigm shift. But would also have to be adaptable to the transformation from the traditional model to a more diversified and decentralized one. And soon, the confluence of gaming in the metaverse in Web3, where persistence and ownership are keys. We at DRDC, we're building the future of governance of gaming company through blockchain, tokenizing fun and experience, and soon persistence too. Blockchain games created a new experience, new user experience to be exact, such as having no single point of failure with decentralized servers, ownerships of gaming assets through tokenization, farming for cryptocurrency rewards that are exchangeable for real money, and with trading activities all being transparent and verifiable. At the height of the pandemic, when people scour for profit-making activities, play to earn or P2E game model was all hyped up, but it was short-lived. It was reminiscent of the feudal system where people with money, aka managers, hired people who can grind for them, aka scholars. The potential was there, but the issues were magnified. Most especially if the traditional gamers, a $222 billion pandemic and recession proof market whose growth is on a steady incline according to a joint report by IDC and data.ai, weren't actually compelled to try it for a number of reasons. Distraction. Risks are misunderstood. Focus is misplaced. Sustainability is being brought into question. Criticisms for not being able to bring the expected level of entertainment value and the disconnect with the core value proposition, ownership and governance. A grave mismatch on the incentives of the ecosystem players. Of the more than 2 billion video gamers in the world, and that represents almost a third of the global population, we would like to have 80% to be part of our community. We expect to see reconciliation and conversion for the currently not frictionless blockchain game if we can bring them the fun entertainment value and get them to be naturally curious about how tokenization brings an added level of experience. The remaining 20, we will work hard to partner with legit NFT tech enthusiasts who genuinely believes in the creator and tech and ownership economy, who also constantly look for sustainable ways to monetize their creation and in making sure governance is shared and decentralized. The underlying architecture, DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization will be core. We are aligning the incentives of the players in the ecosystem with actual stake and ownership of the same ecosystem. If we can show the benefits of tokenization, such as verifiable and secure ownership, and not only tell, we will be able to build the trust that underpins governance. Great gameplay, education made fun, shared economics, governance by DAO, a collaborative environment, all working together because whatever success is being shared amongst the player. I'm currently situated in London, UK, and thank God for the tech. I'm able to seamlessly co-lead this team with this too while surfing through the time zones. Jonathan, a technologist from US, who is also a blockchain, cybersecurity, and data expert. And Carl, a game development veteran and an automation champion from the Philippines. And we'd like to be able to help on this GAIN initiative by being a strategic partner ourselves. We're looking for partners who work on security protocols, governance champs, and those who are pushing for blockchain literacy. And if you could also find value on building on our ecosystem through advertising, edtech, and e-commerce, please come forward. And as an early stage startup, MDEC's Pay It Forward initiative would be helpful if it could also be extended to us through support and mentorship. On behalf of our organization, I'd like to thank IDC for having us here, Ms. Angela, Sir Marco, and of course, MDEC, Sir Rolf. We're also grateful to be sharing this screen with Ajit and Sir Bensar and Sir Olive. We are DRDC. And if you want to exchange thought leaderships on Web 3.0, I've left a QR code to my LinkedIn profile, also the details of my email address and contact numbers on the right. Jonathan, our Chief Tech Officer, will also be sitting on the one-on-one business matching event, so it should be exciting. So, what if we can actually trust more by trusting less, by decentralizing it through confidence-enabling machine? We're building the future governance of the gaming economy through blockchain. Let's build it together, shall we? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Arlan, for a very insightful information. Okay, now let's move to our next session.